Hey guys, I am here with Tim Static, one of the most legendary and prolific members of the Mortal Kombat community here at season-beating SummerSlam. What are you doing out here?
Running MK. It's what I do in Ohio. It's what we do. Combat Network.
Very short, very precise answer. This man does not mess around. No. Now, talking about Mortal Kombat, coming into the start of 2012, a lot of people were kind of calling the scene dead. That wasn't until Evo picked it up, but more importantly, now we're seeing MLG using the title. What do you think going forward as far as not only the revitalization of the Mortal Kombat community, but Mortal Kombat 9 going forward as a competitive title?
Well, it's a legit community. All these kids that we have all the way from the top with CD Jr. on it and everyone all the way down, supporting this game, going out to tournaments, doing what we can to support the game and show that everybody, whether it's the fighting game community or the esports, whoever out there wants us will gladly accept the attention, the money, the exposure. That's what we're all about. That's what I'm about. It's not picking the fighting game community over the esports or vice versa. It's about getting these players that have worked hard to get some exposure and get their faces out there and make money if they can. So it's been a crazy year. It's been real crazy. Just getting picked up from Evo last year. Like you said, not many people think it was going to happen again, but it did. Not only that, but MLG took notice, and so here we are.
Now, recently, MLG actually held their first ever fighting game arena and actually brought out the top 8 competitors from the MLG Columbus event. That event was pretty crazy. What were your overall, when you were watching that live, what was going through your head? That was the most legit event we've had, and it sucks there couldn't have been more people there because, we were all watching on the stream. We just couldn't believe it. That final match with Detroit Ballin and CDG. Oh wow, man! It was hype. As hype as I've ever seen it. It's great to see it, man. It's hopefully getting more players interested in the game, more tournament organizers seeing, hey, this game's legit. These kids are legit. They're good. It was amazing. We all saw it. We all sat there with our screaming at our computer screens. It was amazing. Very, very good stuff. Now, obviously, MLG has the Anaheim event coming up, and one of the kind of dynamic things that happened is, speaking of Detroit Ballin, who took second in the fighting game arena, actually played Ermac, which was kind of crazy to see. Do you think that going forward, are we going to see some maybe like out-of-nowhere characters or maybe some new people playing on the West Coast that we haven't got the attention yet? Yeah, there's some players like X-Blades that plays Liu Kang, which isn't a high-tier character, or, not someone that's considered to be, someone that can win tournaments with, but we'll see. Unfortunately, it's really hard for those West Coast guys to travel to the East Coast, and with the East Coast getting all this attention, it's actually kind of working almost in reverse. We're creating a lot of hype with, Tyrant and Sub-Zero and all these other players that just, they want to see who's the best. There's only one way we're going to find that out, and that's going to be most likely Anaheim and then, of course, with Evo. And then let's not forget the guys in the UK. These guys are just waiting to get over here and just show these American players that, don't forget about me. So in all in all, this scene is just amazing right now. It's really hard. It's like from a couple years ago where we're at until now, it's a lot of hard work. Not just with the players. Up in the Combat Network with Shock and how he started all this. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Shock. So Matt, thank you, sir. And everybody on down the list. We've been doing our part and trying to make sure that this game gets the exposure it needs to get. And with these kids and the way they've been playing, man, it's been awesome. Awesome. As always, another great event in the book. I know you're tired. A full 2 days of action. I'll let you go ahead and get on out of here. You got any last words or thoughts? CombatNetwork.com. Hit up the site. Follow them on Twitter. TestYourMight.com. The competitive source from MK. Accept no substitutes. And of course, if you want to follow me on Twitter, at Tim_Static.com. That's all. Thanks again, man. Thank you.